Welcome back to Bet with the Boys.
What's going on, guys? We are doing the video for the college football slate on Saturday, November the 30th. Rivalry week. It's going to be a great one. A lot of top matchups that we're looking forward to watching and betting on.
Black Friday, guys. These spreads are on sale. Me and Jake spent like an hour going over every pick for tomorrow. There's just a lot to like he said.
Yeah. One of the greatest weeks in college football. There's also some NFL today that we're looking forward to. Wanted to go ahead and throw it out. We are going with the under in the Chiefs game today. Um, Chiefs versus Raiders. So go ahead and get that in once you see this video. But really, we're just focusing on tomorrow's picks in this long form video.
Yeah, like he said, we like the under. It's not going to be very long between this video getting posted and that game coming on. So if you are watching this early and you're just a big time Bet with the Boys fan, click on our videos, turn on the notifications, and congratulations, you got this pick that we really like.
Yep.
Like and subscribe to the channel, guys. We are 8 subscribers away from 2,100. When we get there, we're going to throw out a parlay to celebrate. I think you're actually off on Sunday.
I am. Yeah.
So if we get 8 subs before Monday or Sunday, we might do a parlay in the NFL or something to celebrate.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
It's completely free. You guys just hit that button to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. You'll forget you did it, and it helps us.
Yeah, absolutely. If you also want to help us become a member, link is in the comments. About $3 a month, $2.99. It really does help us, and we're gonna start working on some more member-only content um, to add a little bit of value to that as well. A little bit more
Yeah.
value.
So I know we had 3 straight days of going 2-1. Those are winning days, even though they aren't flashy or anything. Then we did go 1-2, so we gave one back. We went 3-0 2 days ago, and then we went 0-1. So we've been making a little bit of money here and there.
Yeah, 10-6 on that run, and looking to we got enough picks this weekend to really break that thing wide open and launch us on another run. As you know, we just kind of came off one, and now we're 10-6. I'll take that. That's if we go 10 out of every 16, I'll take that every day. But
For sure.
we kind of like
We'd be
those
the
long just explosions too.
Yep, 10-6. We'd be the best of all time if we could keep that up. So
Yeah.
Saturday's best bets. We're gonna get into it. We got two 12 o'clock games, 3:30 and a 7:30 game. So we actually got them in time order this time. And then tomorrow we'll be dropping a video, the new format going against the spread. Me and Jake just break down every single game, and at the end of that, we come up with it. Each of us having a lock and then a consensus play for that.
Yep. Yes, starting off, South Carolina playing Clemson, top 15 matchup here. South Carolina, taking +3, -110, as you see on BetMGM is the best place to find that line. And like you said, it's at noon as well. I really like this game for South Carolina. They've been red hot. Clemson, I think, is the first team out, according to the college football playoff rankings. But rivalry, same state, in-state rivalry. I like South Carolina to just beat them like a drum.
South Carolina would beat every single team in the ACC, including Clemson tomorrow. I like them outright. We are taking the points to be safe, just in case. If you want to buy up that hook, I do recommend that +3.5, giving up a little bit of juice. But yeah, South Carolina has been so underrated this year, especially in the AP polls. They didn't even have them in there until like 2 weeks ago. But Clemson, it just seems like the books are getting the number wrong on Clemson and just favoring them by too many points. So Clemson here, the wrong team's favored in my opinion, +3.
Yeah. Next up, what is this game called?
Uh,
The
rivalry.
big one or something like that? Anyway,
No, the big houses. That's what Michigan
yeah.
Stadium they call.
Okay. Well, either
Some of them
way,
they call the big house.
a little bit of luster lost off this game from years in the past where Jim Harbaugh was at Michigan. I think they had won 3 or 4 straight. Um, but we are taking them to cover against Ohio State this week. I just don't think Michigan really has a chance to win this personally. I think you felt different that they could pull this out, but I'm taking Ohio State to win. But Michigan, this is too much in a rivalry game like this.
I did mention to you plus 900 is almost just too much not to throw $5 on. But with a rivalry like this, so anything's possible. But low total really caught my eye in this one. 42.5 is the total. And you're going to give Michigan plus 19.5. So Indiana actually did not do a terrible job against Ohio State last week, except on special teams. That's what killed them. The ball went right through the punter's hand. They also had a kick return for a touchdown on them on special teams. You eliminate that, you take 14 points away from them, it's 24-15, much closer game. And I think Michigan's actually going to do a better job than Indiana did in the trenches on this. Run the ball. They can't throw the ball to save their life. But rivalry game implications are just too big. 42.5 is too low of a number to be getting plus 19.5. And barring any special teams, big plays for Ohio State, Michigan would cover this.
Yep. I concur. Moving on to the next time slot here, 3:30. Really a great day to watch college football, man. Big games in every time slot. But yeah, so USC, the other USC, not South Carolina, Southern California here. We're taking them plus 7.5. That's minus 110 odds on BetMGM. 3:30 p.m. game, playing against Notre Dame. I don't know if you guys remember or ever did this. As I was growing up, my age, we watched a lot of Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush versus Brady Quinn at Notre Dame. I always look forward to that game on this weekend. And, that game's kind of lost a little bit of its luster over the past few years. I think USC can play spoiler, though, and kick Notre Dame out of the playoffs. And that would be great for them and their fans because I know they do hate Notre Dame.
This is going to be a one possession game. USC has every right to win this game outright. We're taking all dogs this weekend. Great week to take them on rivalry week. I don't know if we've ever had 4 dogs on the channel. I know we're big time dog fans on the channel, but yeah, and I think every team's live besides Michigan. They probably do not win that game outright. But USC plus 7.5 at home. Notre Dame has flaws, and we've seen it. They can overlook some teams, and I think they might do that here.
They also, I like their quarterback Riley Leonard, but they are not an explosive passing offense. I've not seen them where he's just been surgical and dominant. Like they've had some big plays here and there, but he's not had a great game where he's just tearing the team apart. So, if is it Miller Moss? Is that his name?
Yeah.
If he can keep up with them and keep that USC offense in it, this could be a game where, yeah, you're right. USC could win this outright.
Live dog.
Yep.
All right. So last game on the slate, 7:30 p.m. Going to be a great game. Texas takes on Texas A&M. Haven't seen this rivalry game in a few years, but I remember watching it when I was little, and I'm glad to have this one back. You're going to find out what this rivalry is all about. Now they're both in the SEC. Texas hasn't played that great of a strength of schedule. I think Texas A&M has a chance to win this outright. I don't see either team winning by more than a field goal. So plus 5.5 here. You got to take the points.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Texas's most impressive win is actually a blowout win over Florida, who is not, one of the top 5 or 6 teams in the SEC this season. They have looked better late, but they got beat by 2 possessions against Georgia, and that's really the only top team they've played this year. Texas, that is. Texas A&M has had a harder schedule. Yeah, and like you said, keeping the trend of live dogs going on. This is a play-in game for the SEC championship. So it's not, 5.5 points. I think this could be a field goal game and another one where Texas A&M could win this.
Yeah, Texas A&M just had to lose to Auburn last week. It showed that they were really looking ahead for this game. Overlooked Auburn. We were on Auburn last week. But you go back to Texas's most recent games, they beat Kentucky, who's not really good. They beat Arkansas only by 10. So, Tennessee, we're Tennessee fans. They did lose to Arkansas, but a sleepy spot for us, I guess, coming out of a bye week with a Morgan Wallen concert. They just couldn't help themselves. But
Yeah.
then they did beat Florida without DJ Lagway. So Lagway is just a completely different. He makes that team completely different. So I think they wouldn't beat him by that much. Texas has been so lucky this year playing backup quarterbacks, but now they go in there and play against Marcel Reed at Kyle Field at night. This is going to be a great game. I think Texas A&M is actually live here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all these games. There's a lot more out there that we just didn't have bets on, so keep an eye out. Should be a great day of college football, and yeah, get these bets in. Like we said, if you get that Chiefs game in before it starts, just kind of a bonus pick there, and hopefully we can go 5-0 over these next 2 days.
I'm not going to do it, but I wonder what the odds are if you take all these on the money line. All four of these picks. Obviously, that Michigan game, that's going to be your toughest one. Plus 19.5, I think they cover, but plus 900. It'd be a crazy parlay. Don't do it. We were just,
Yeah,
I'm just talking irresponsible here.
yeah. I mean, I would probably do everyone except for Michigan.
Yeah. But anyways, that being said, these are not parlays, straight bets.
All right. Yeah, exactly. But
All
yeah,
right.
guys, we'll see you tomorrow with the NFL picks, and have a great day.
Yep. And don't forget that Chiefs game if you are watching. We're taking the under 42.5. Sorry for the late video on that.
Yep.
All right. We'll see you guys later.